I knew that America has millions of Jefferson Kruas. There are a lot of people who, not even Americans, they come from other countries, they come here to solve this country's problems. And I felt like Liberia didn't have enough of people like me. So I needed to go back.
Jefferson Krua was just a seventh grader when his family came to the United States as refugees, escaping the civil war in Liberia. And last month, he and the Krua family returned to 12th Baptist Church in Roxbury to give thanks to the community that provided for them as Jefferson embarks on a new journey.
He promised to supply all of my needs according to his riches and glory. He said he would find.
8 years ago, Jefferson made the fateful decision to return to Liberia and develop the country from infrastructure to policy so that no Liberian would ever need to leave.
Since I came to America, I always knew I was going to go back because my grandfather, my grandparents, one of the things that they've told me is that we need to make sure that we go back and we can be able to have an impact over there because our country needs us. So it's always been at the back of my mind that I was going to go back. And every major life decision I've made has been geared towards going back.
The passion to improve his country began with his grandfather, Reverend Mancy Krua, a respected educator responsible for building the first school in his family's Nimba County, and carried on to Jefferson's uncle, Reverend Torley Krua, who founded the From There to Here and Back movement over 3 decades ago.
From There to Here and Back was started by us as refugees because that's what a refugee wants. Refugees are human beings made in the image of God. They want a better place to live. They want peace and security for themselves and their families. They love their cultures, love their languages, and they want their countries to flourish. That's what they want. And that is why refugees who are forced to flee will always desire to go back and rebuild and build a sustainable system in their countries.
Now Jefferson is running for the Liberian House of Representatives to build a brighter future for the country.
There's a saying that people have is that Liberian people don't hate corruption. They just hate corruption when you're being corrupt and you're not sharing with them. So we want people to understand that corruption is something that actually contributes to our country being underdeveloped. So I am going to push for a lot of transparency because corruption is hard for corruption to thrive in light.
And there are many people stateside who support him in his campaign and see the importance of what he's doing.
I just saw this guy is going to do something. Like he just was so polished, so intelligent, so articulate, so authentic. And I feel like even then he looked like he was going to have a mission.
Most of the politicians I've been seeing, they are older people. And being a very young guy, brainy guy to go and to try to change the dynamic we have, I believe in him.
But his biggest supporter is his mother, Mercy Krua.
I know it's not everybody who are in support of, when it comes to politics, as you know, the home gets divided, families get divided, friends get divided, but we all can be on the negative side when people make decisions to do what they want to do. We have to support them. So I'm very happy that I'm here to support them.
He has already accomplished so much for the people of Liberia, from installing solar streetlights, water hand pumps, and expanding agriculture with high-value crops that will financially benefit farmers, all while traversing the diverse topography of the Tapeta district on the back of a motorcycle, with the determination to get his message across. But there's more work to be done, which is why Jefferson is calling on his community to help him reach his fundraising goals.
I want this country to be a country that I can be able to invite you, to invite anybody, all my friends. I want to be able to invite people to come to Liberia and to see how developed Liberia is, for them to appreciate Liberia for it being a vibrant country that people can be able to live in it and not feel like they have to leave to be able to make it.